tackles, both kicks off for his team, field goals, extra points, and punts. One of the few people who takes on double duty and does both very well. From UCLA, here we go.
It's Kerrville, 26-yard line. Jim Kelly, believe it or not, with all the stats he's racked up this year, is still rated number 3 in the USFL in terms of ratings.
Well, Chuck Fusina ranks number 1 with Brian Sipe right behind him. Both of them over 100 in the ratings. And that consists of, they compare the number of passes you throw, number of interceptions to touchdowns. As you see the starting lineup for the offensive team. Kelly and Fowler is the only running back. There's the offensive line.
You won't see a tight end here for Houston. They got a couple of slot backs and 2 wideouts. Kelly will throw as he usually does to open up the game. That's Todd Fowler. Tries to bull his way up to the 30. He's taken at about the 28-yard line. Jim Farnhorst, the middle linebacker, is the man to bring him down. 2nd and 7. Richard Johnson in motion. Kelly looking. Plenty of time. Pumps once. He's going to run. Across the 30. Slides down to the 34-yard line. And Lynn, that's something that Jim is not afraid to do. When it does happen, doesn't see the guy he wants to throw it to, he's not afraid to run.
Try and force him to stay inside so that the 2 big tackles can reach him for the sack.
3rd and 2. Kelly will throw. He's got the first down. Ricky Sanders makes the reception. Kelly going long. He's got Mosier. 35-yard line. Greg Mosier makes the reception, a gain of 16 yards.
Here's a combination of a strong arm, a quick receiver. Moses, one of the slower receivers at 4.6, gets downfield. Look at the velocity on that ball. A straight line. This will sail over Moses' head if he doesn't go up and get it. He's in between the corner and the safety right there. If he stayed on his feet, he could have gone all the way for a touchdown.
Receiver on the whole club. Kelly gives it off to Fowler. Good for a yard, maybe 2.
Coming into the ball game, they made a big deal of George having coached 4 different teams into playoff contention. Of course, his Arizona team is actually the same as Chicago last year.
That's right. The blitz and a franchise flip came down here to Arizona last year. Kelly on 2nd and 9. Look out. Avoids some pressure. He's on the run. He'll take it across the 30. Out of bounds. 25-yard line. And the fans in Houston love it. Big John Lee runs them out at the 25-yard line. Kelly not only can throw, but he can use his head and run when he has to. Quickest lineman in the USFL. 1st and 10. Kelly. Sanders. 14-yard line. And the Houston Gamblers' offensive machine is well-oiled today. They're very, very well. 1st and 10. 14-yard line. Kelly, all kinds of time. Almost intercepted out there by Carl Allen.
Well, Allen is a very physical defensive back. They're going to have to play the receivers physically because they can't keep up with.
9th play of the drive. It began on the Houston 26. They're now on the Arizona 14. Kelly going to run again. 10, 5. Is he in? Yes. Jim Kelly and the Gamblers on the board, not via the air, 14 yards. It's Kelly on the keeper. They're celebrating in the Astrodome already. 7-zip Houston.
Strategically, you have to establish a running game or a passing game. Houston establishes the passing game, and then they take advantage of it on plays like this. The defensive backs have to stay back to cover the receivers. Kelly is always rolling out to throw the ball. Whenever he finds the alley to the outside, he can take it. He's tough enough. He's strong enough to force it in for the last yard and the touchdown.
The veteran Tony Fritsch for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. We're alive in Houston as the Gamblers take a 7-0 lead with 9 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. More action.